Hey guys, my name is Dawana, and for those of you who don't know me, I am an admin of the Cricut Design Space Facebook group as well as the Off the Mat Facebook group. And before we even get started, I want to forewarn you guys, I am not a YouTuber. I don't do videos, so this is a first time thing. So if you're expecting something professional, yeah, that's not going to happen. The second thing I want to let you guys know is I don't work for Cricut. I'm not a Cricut affiliate. I don't make money off my crafts. I'm not even in the crafting industry for my profession. So when I tell you about a product that I absolutely love, it's because I use it and because I love it and because you know, I'm a hobbyist just like you guys. So I'm not going to sit up here and talk about something that I'm not passionate about. And everyone knows already that I'm very passionate about Cricut, but they have outdone themselves with this next thing that I'm going to show you. I know there's been a lot of videos out there about the totes, and I wanted to give you a different perspective a little bit from an actual cropper. Many of you know that I actually do paper crafts quite often. I go to probably 6 or 7 pretty large crops a year, and then I go to, you know, my friend's house or the library or smaller crafts or crops throughout the year. So I use my totes quite a bit. I'm pretty hard on them. So when Cricut came out with this tote, I was kind of like, oh man, I hope it has the same quality as all of their other stuff, because if so, I'm going to be geeked. And guess what? I am geeked, and I can't wait to show you the practicality of the totes and how I'm going to use them. So why don't we go ahead and get started? I'm going to show you first the Big Daddy, the rolling tote. I absolutely love this, you guys, for many reasons. For one, oh my gosh, the wheels are incredible. With one hand, I can do 380 degrees. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? So when you're working and you're trying to get in tight spots or whatever, I love the wheels. The second thing I love about this is because the top actually opens up with a strap. It holds open, so you have access to all of your stuff when you're cropping, and my desk stays completely clean. So you know how when you go to crops you have those great big tool kits, and everyone, you know, everyone's got all the tools sitting on top of their desk, which takes up their workspace. I don't have to do that anymore, which I love. These 2 little bags are amazing. They carry everything I need, all of my scissors and cutting tools and all of my adhesive stuff. They open up halfway like this, so I can leave them open and quickly get whatever it is I need and put it right back and just leave it there. Love, love, love these little bags. That's probably one of my favorite things, in addition to all the other many things that this comes with. And it's 2 zippers, so love those, love those, love those. This other little flap I absolutely love too, because I can keep my, this is actually a laptop pocket, but I'll show you where I carry my laptop. So it's great for anything that you want to slide down in there. I use it to keep my paper trimmer right there, so I don't have to keep it on my table. Keep all of my papers and stuff here. Now this is all set up for a large crop, because that's the very next one that I'm going to, and I wanted to get it ready. It's going to look a little bit differently depending on what type of crop I go to, but when I go to a large crop with hundreds of women and it's really loud, I have a hard time focusing because I like to be social and I like to, you know, chat and all of that. So I work on a lot of paper kits, whether I make those paper kits ahead of time with my Cricut or I purchase them, usually at large crops. That's what I do. And there is enough paper kits in here to do about 36 double page layouts, so lots and lots of room. I also have my scrapping easel, which is really now the only thing that should be sitting on my table, which I love. So keeps my table nice and clean because everything is accessible to me here. And then I keep these little bags. I think these are from Creative Memories. These just hold my photos and stuff that I'm going to be working with. And then all of my inks that I use for my page layouts fit nice and neatly in here. So all 4 of them slide in nice and neat here. This, don't laugh, but I'm probably a tapeaholic, and I don't ever like to go to crops and not have enough tape, and I know everyone laughs at me for that, but you know, long story, I've experienced that, and I will not experience that again, but so that's where all of my tape sits. Again, because of the wheels, I have access to everything on this pretty easily, and they have some great pockets in the back, big deep pockets, and then 2 smaller pockets, which I keep things that I don't use as often, but I never go anywhere without wet wipes and hand sanitizer and things like that, so that stays in those pockets. And then this pocket is all my magnets for my scrapping easel, which will stay there. And then the bigger pocket I keep for a notebook, and then I have this little folder that I use to keep my crop tickets in and coupons and stuff like that. So that fits nice and neat in there. And then on the sides, they have these really nice big pockets on the sides. Really, really durable, you guys. Now, these walls are not adjustable, so they stay pretty set, which makes the whole thing really nice and durable, which I absolutely love. At first, I didn't think I would because I kind of like to move things around, but this setup, you guys, perfect for what I do. And then these nice pockets can lay out pretty flat. They have the fabric there, so it holds everything in there. And I basically just keep my quarter rounder and that paper punch that every so often a class asks you to bring, and then they actually never use it. And anyone that's been to a class has been there and done that. But anyways, I keep it there just so I don't ever forget it. But they have one of those on both sides. Really, really nice. They have these nice little pockets here. I like to keep my cell phone right here because everyone knows we go nowhere without our cell phones. So I love that it's right there, and then I can see it, and then it fits right up to my table, you know, so I have readily accessible, so I'm readily accessible to pretty much anything of my crafts that I'm going to need. And then to just close it up, I slide my Cricut there, close it up like this, pull my phone out, hold the straps down. Pretty easy. They have this nice little thing that you can tuck it in so it stays nice and neat and looks nice and neat, and then just close it down. Another thing I love about this is this magnetized, you guys. So there's no zippers and folding around and everything. It just pops down and closes. Love, love, love this. Really nice and sturdy. And the handle's really nice and sturdy. The wheels on this are mega wheels. They're not the real cheap ones that are going to pop off, and I'll tell you more about that in a little bit, but these wheels, love these wheels. So this is what I bring when I'm going to a great big crop. Now, when I go to the library or to a friend's house or something like that, I always bring my Cricut if they don't have one. And believe it or not, I still have one friend that has a silhouette. Still got to work on her. But anyways, this case is amazing. And this is what I'll add on when I'm going to a friend's house. Again, really high quality, durable, sturdy material going into this. The magnetic closing, again, absolutely love it. The padding in this thing, really great. Your Cricut machine fits like a glove inside of here. It lifts out and has a place to store all of the cords and everything. Now this cord actually goes to the shoulder strap, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. I kind of switched them out because I like the other shoulder strap better, and I'll never probably carry this over my shoulder. So I'm going to leave it in here for right now, and I'll show you the other strap that actually goes with this one in just a minute. But this cord here goes to the shoulder strap. I do have a travel Cricut because I'm not about to unplug that and get all the wires and get underneath my desk and do all of that every single time because I go quite often. So I do have a travel Cricut. This keeps it nice and protected. I don't have to worry about it getting damaged ever. Nice, safe, sturdy. I mean, the handles on this thing are incredible. It's got 4 rivets on each side. Love, love, love this set. Really nice and professional looking, right? So it looks like I'm actually professional proper. But I love it. And it's also got the little pockets on the side. I don't have anything in there yet, but I'm sure I will fill that up with something. So we'll keep that there. One of the other amazing things I love about, oh my gosh, besides these amazing wheels that you can just flip around like this, one of the other things I really struggle with when I'm going to crops is stabilizing my bags. And if anyone's been to a crop with me, especially my sister, you know that I'm constantly doing a little balancing act, trying to get all of my luggage to the convention center or to wherever it is I'm going without everything falling and trying to catch everything. And I will not make a second trip, so if it doesn't come in the first trip, it's not coming. But especially at the Gaylord, where you have to walk a really long way from the garage to the convention center. So that's just a constant balancing act for me. But what I love about this, one of my favorite features, is the stabilizing stacking feature of this. So it has this little strap back here, you guys, and all you have to do is put it over the handle of your first one, and ta-da! Nice and stable. Isn't that awesome? Ready to go. Boom! Love it. No flip-flopping, no falling over. It's all nice and sturdy on there. And again, probably one of my favorite features. So the third piece to this set, which I have somewhere, which I have right over here. I love this piece, you guys, because it's so universal. This is the shoulder strap I was telling you about. I flipped it out with the Cricut carrying one because I'll never carry it over my shoulder. It's just too big, but this I'll carry over my shoulder all the time. So I like this strap a little bit better because it has this piece here that, you know, helps with your shoulder. But that's the only thing that's different. So don't think that this comes with this bag, as it doesn't. It comes with the Cricut bag. I swapped them out. But this also has a place for your laptop, and this is actually where I keep my laptop. And my laptop, I believe, is 16 inches, and it fits in there nice and snug. I don't know that you would get one any larger than that, but my 16-inch fits in there perfectly. Right now, I have this set up for a digital crop that I was going to, so I have a little booklet and again another notepad and stuff in there, and then I have my mouse pad. They also have really nice big pockets up here in the front that also have the magnet closure so nothing falls out, which is awesome. But then I keep all my thumb drives and all of that kind of stuff in there. And this one also, oh my gosh, the handles on this are just so good, you guys. I just love it, love it, love it. But this one also has the strap on the back that you can add right to this. So now you have plenty of room still here on the back to pull your luggage around, nice and easy like that, and nothing is going to fall off when you're going around with it. Love, love, love. I can't tell you how much I love this set and how nice it looks and how organized it looks. And everyone that knows me knows I'm a little bit organized when it comes to my crafts. So I just love everything about this whole set, and I would recommend it to anyone. I know that they're having a sale today, and I think all 3 pieces are on sale. I don't know how long it's going to be going on. It's been going on for a little bit. But I think you can get all 3 pieces for like, I don't know, $250 or something since they're on sale. And I know that sounds like a lot, but you guys, the investment that you're putting into your supplies and the convenience and ease and the safety of this makes it worth every time. I'm just telling you. But one of the most exciting things is I'm going to be giving away this whole set. Because I love it so much, I want someone else to have that experience with this and to share that experience, because it is a quite amazing set. So how do you win it, you ask? All I'm going to ask of you guys is to comment on this thread with your biggest cropping faux pas. So I know we all have had them. I talked a little bit about mine, about trying this balancing act and trying to get all the pieces together, and I was going to the Gaylord one time, and I was halfway down that ginormous hall that you all are very familiar with, and one of the wheels popped off of my Tote. And I was devastated. All my stuff went all over everywhere, all my bags went over everywhere, then I had to carry everything into the convention center, just ruined my whole entire weekend. So that was and of course my sister, you know, laughing and everyone laughing at me, but that's why I love this so much. The wheels on this thing is amazing, the stabilizing feature is amazing, but I want to hear about yours. You know, what is the one thing that you've done at a crop? Funny or not so funny, whatever you want to share, but just comment on the thread below. I will be doing the drawing probably, let's give it like 2 weeks, so maybe the 21st, to one lucky winner to get a set of 3 of these and enjoy it as much as I do. So yeah, that is it. Good luck, ladies, and I'm looking forward to hearing your story.